This is a turban-styled hairnet I was wearing when I went out today. Why am I telling you this? Because I am still befuddled by some people's lack of basic civility, especially when dealing with strangers. I shall explain. So I had to go to the pharmacy this morning because I ran out of the drugs that stopped me from running amok on the streets of our great nation's capital. To wit, I mean painkillers, because evidently I am now of the age where I can pull a muscle just by thinking about any kind of strenuous activity. So I'm attempting to walk in, and I'm immediately braced by a sour young beanpole of a security officer whose opening salvo was, "You can't come in here with no cap on." Even though he was staring directly at me, I still turned around to see to whom he was speaking, because I don't even own a cap. There's no one there. I turned back to face him and prepared for war. However, since he had initiated contact, I thought I would give him the chance to change the tone of our interaction by saying, "Pardon? What did you say?" "Your cap, take it off. No." This dim-witted river cricket was dangerously close to flicking on the crazy switch in my brain. However, I kept my tone low, but all attempts at niceness was done. I said, "I do not have time for your Olympic-level dotishness this morning. This is a turban, not a cap, and since you can clearly see my face for security purposes, there really should be no problem. Good day." I stepped to the side, meaning to go around him, and he moved to block me. Hey, look how today, I'm going to make papers. Shine your shoes and put on your court clothes, because I am going to need some bail money. Hands akimbo, I said to him, "Little boy, you need to wait until your pee make froth before you come in with people business. Do you hear me? Who do you think you're dealing with? I look like one of your slack-jawed, crayon-chewing ignoramus little friend and them? You and your assholery need to get out of my face right to hell now." It is here that Lanky Larry decided that if he couldn't go for logic, he would go for volume, and proceeded to shout at me like I'm a 2-year-old. "You can't come in here with no cap." Unfortunately for the mental midget, he did not have a monopoly on shouting, because my ass is too grown to have this juvenile jumping jackass bark at me like a junkyard dog. So I responded with, "It's not a cap, you colossal rampaging idiot." Suddenly the supervisor comes running up. Okay, take it down. What is happening?" Before I could say anything, frontish like an apron, Maga Bamboo Boy ball out, "I tell she can't come in here wearing that cap. She don't want to take it off, and now she start to get on." The supervisor looked at me, looked at my turban, closed her eyes, and literally went, "Oh, Lord." As she arrived, I realized things would de-escalate, so I calmed down and said, "Madam, you need to train your staff on how to talk to people." She turned back to him and said, "Oh God, Jamal, that is not a cap." She then turned to me and said, "Ma'am, I'm so sorry, please go on ahead inside." Then she turned back to him and said, "Come here." And the two of them went outside to have a discussion. Drugs procured on my way out, long, tall, and stupid, was once again situated by the doors. Our eyes clashed like warring Spartans as we stared at each other with equal levels of distaste. However, mine must have been worse because he hurriedly looked away. Now, if he had approached me in a civil manner, we could have discussed our differences like humans, but he woke up and decided to choose violence because apparently the rubber band in his brain must have snapped. My point, beautiful people, is that sometimes it is very difficult to be civil, but wherever possible, choose civility before aggression because it can only make things worse. Please and thanks.